Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Cassiejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Lacey G.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And we are joined by our very special guest. She is in charge of a very important person's era's costumes. Her name is Kendall, and we're here at the Museum of Arlington right now. Hi, Kendall.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So how in the world did you get involved in such a cool job that you are in charge of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour outfits?
My position here, I got involved in 4 years ago, and I feel like every time I turn around or I get an email, there's something new that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I get to do this. So when this popped up, I was like, this is like my dream. So pretty exciting to be able to be involved in this, let alone like kind of have a vision to put it together. So pretty crazy.
So this is the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour collection here at the museum. So how long have you been working on this?
About 6 months, which is a little bit less time than we normally do exhibits with, but we're kind of flexible, which is really great. So we've been working on this for 6 months, but we usually have like a year to do exhibits. So this was very quick, but I'm really happy with how it turned out and how we've been able to put it together.
Random question, Kendall. Are you married?
No.
I was going to say, what's more stressful, planning a wedding or getting this done in 3 months?
I am not married, but we've done some big exhibits. We did one exhibit where we had like a $23 million piece of art on the wall, which I had to like step out of the building to hang. I was not in the room to watch that go up because it stressed me out so much. So this was like on that level, I'd say. It was pretty stressful to get it all together, but like in the best way.
So how did it originate? Like, did you have the idea to think, okay, you know, Taylor's on her Eras tour, we should totally incorporate that, or did someone reach out to you from her team?
Yeah.
Like, how did the planning process even begin?
Yeah, so it was, we were approached because of Arlington being a stop. So there's some like secret,
Who called?
Secret details. I can't know.
Was it
It
Trey?
wasn't.
We want a name.
And an email.
But it was, they approached us and they were really great about saying like, hey, this is why we want to do this. So there's 2 other kind of similar exhibits because of her tour stops. So we were lucky enough to be the first to announce it. So that was really exciting.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So do y'all split up amongst the 3?
It was kind of decided based on like what each exhibit wanted to do and our conversations and so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy and I were walking around and we were just thinking like, do museum people, they all talk to each other? Like, is there like a museum group text between you and Nashville?
There's not one of those, but we do all talk to each other. It's a small world. Like museums it's a small industry. We were just at the national conference a couple weeks ago, and so getting to talk to people.
Do those get wild?
No, it's kind of funny. It's when you get a group of people together who, you know, kind of have this weird job, like all of us kind of, you know, are like, how do we get to do this?
Right.
Because everyone has a different experience with science museums or history museums, and art museums are a little bit more special, I'd say. I'm biased to that, but I think we are.
I agree with you.
No shade to the science museums.
Yeah,
but.
I mean, they're great. They're great. So it is kind of funny when we all get together. It was my first museum conference. It's the first time we went. So it was kind of fun to meet people and really, you know, get to know people, and we were all having a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So explain this to me because I don't understand. Is this just from the Arlington show that she dropped her Eras tour? So is she doing this in other areas? She like replaces her whole outfit every time? What a badass. Imagine. That's why she doesn't have to have a big old closet.
I know, right?
Well, she just drops her clothes off everywhere.
Yeah.
These are costumes from like past tours and music videos and things like that, not like the current.
Right. So we do have the Midnights, the stuff from the promo shoot for Midnights, but there's a lot of artists will keep like archives. So we have an archives of our personal like museum history. So this is from the archives.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because we were looking at the folklore section, and it's the outfit that she wore during the Long Pond studio session. So do you think that she like recorded the Long Pond session, she's like on her way home, and someone like her assistant, someone stops her, is like, hey Taylor, I'm gonna need that outfit for a museum, if you don't mind, just do a little quick change.
Yeah, like no offense, but take off your clothes. You can put in something else, but we need this.
Like, is there somebody on her team that's like, I need this for a museum? Like, how does that work? Or after the fact, somebody reaches out to her and is like, hey, do you have any outfits from folklore?
I can't specifically figure out like how they do it. For us, anytime we've worked with like an archives collection or our own archives, we kind of note of something important. Like, here's a document that we think is important. We're going to save it. We're going to scan it. We're going to keep it.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming it's something similar. I don't know like how they obtain the clothes.
Maybe like more recently it's become that way, but I guess from like her earlier days, you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What Kendall's saying is that they have a vault. They take pieces and put them back in the vault and wait for them to ripen and mature a little bit, and then pull them out for a tour. That is genius.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Is it the same vault as Taylor Swift's vault? Because I know she has a vault, and she's
I can
busting
only
it open
imagine
right
it's something similar.
Okay.
You know, there's a big
probably the same
gold
key.
door with a little turn. You got to turn it and open it. I'm sure it's something similar.
And it's like a crossword puzzle.
Do you know the safe? Yeah. Do you know the code?
I don't know the code.
How much do they trust you?
I don't think I'm at the level. Everyone always asks like, oh my gosh, you must know everything. Do you have her cell phone number? I'm like, no, I am not. I am not nearly at that level. So yeah.
So are you a Swiftie? Like, do you identify
Very
as a
much
Swiftie?
so.
So what
Oh
is
my
your
gosh,
Swiftie origin story?
So when I can't even remember what age I was, but I remember sitting at my like family computer watching the Our Song music video over and over and over, because I like loved everything about it, the like bed of roses and everything. I was enthralled. And then she started dating Joe Jonas, and I was a huge Jonas Brothers fan.
You and I both.
was like, oh my God.
The back and forth between their songs. My goodness.
I know. So I was like, oh my gosh, I am loyal to the Jonas Brothers and the Jonas Brothers only. And then I heard Enchanted later on, and I was like, this is like the best song of all time. Yeah. And so I got back into it like during Speak Now. So I kind of like, I didn't miss Fearless, because of course, like, how do you miss the Fearless era? But
You were just busy.
a little bit, yeah. Loving Joe Jonas. So, yeah.
A little bit salty. I couldn't be around for that because she was with my
know.
boyfriend then.
I know. So yeah, I was, you know, in high school, it was Red. And so I'd sit in the car and listen to it in the morning at like 7 a.m. before I walked into school, like just blasting it. And so ever since like Speak Now, I've been a real big fan.
So what's your favorite era professionally and personally?
Ooh, great question.
That is a good question. Personally, I've always been like a 1989 girl, with Reputation like
A
thrown
Reputation
in
moon.
there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to someone earlier. We were like, "This is the zodiac sign."
Yeah.
It's like they're the
You can
zodiacs.
tell a lot about a person based on their favorite Taylor Swift album.
Yeah.
I identify 99% as Lover, but I've got
Okay.
that Reputation moon just hanging around, just waiting to get pissed off.
Yeah,
It's just waiting.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Just in case I need
Totally.
it. I don't have to bust it out that
I know.
often, but just in case.
I know. And then in the fall, it's always Red.
If you had to guess what like our favorite albums are, can you tell?
Ooh. Well, you just told me Lover, which I wouldn't have guessed based on your outfit. Oh, man. Fearless?
I actually am a folklore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To a core.
With
Evermore Wings? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So folklore over Evermore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so now it's on the record. Okay.
Well, I mean, it flops. You know this.
Yeah.
It flops
Yeah.
between the two.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
And Anna, what does she look like she is?
What's my Taylor Swift album energy?
I feel like Midnights, but I feel like that's so recent that you can't you can't guess midnights for people because
It hasn't like simmered enough yet.
Yeah,
to be like a
it's,
personality
you
trait.
know, like October. We haven't had enough time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like midnights is a good vibe.
I do love midnights.
Yeah.
I do love midnights, but I'm a Speak Now girly to my core.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's hard to beat Speak Now.
I know. Now we're just going to get Speak Now Taylor's
know,
version,
I'm so
which was another question I had. Like with this museum, it runs through September, correct? And so we're going to get Speak Now Taylor's version in July.
Yeah.
So is there going to be any sort of like additions made to the exhibit or any sort
Great
of
question.
special?
No, we were
anything?
not like privy to that information, which I was like, oh my gosh, I need to know if this is coming out. And we kept, guessing just like everyone else did. We didn't have any more information than like.
I'm less mad that you're not privy to that information, because if you were privy, then I would be mad. Just out of pure jealousy, because I don't know who gets this Taylor Swift information. She's so secretive. I mean, down to recording music videos, and she's got her earbuds in, and no one else knows.
Right.
So. Simply for that reason, because I do have a tinge of jealousy. I'm very glad that you did not know that information.
We were not privy. No, we were not. We're not that high up on the totem pole with Taylor Swift. So
Something else that is really, really cool about this exhibit is this wall, because we're recording in the exhibit right now, in case y'all didn't know. Is this like timeline wall that goes through it's like since day one, literally since 1989 when she was born, all the way through all the albums. And we noticed that the first few are the titles, and then once she starts owning her records, then it becomes the cover.
Exactly.
So that was on purpose.
That was on
right?
purpose.
Okay, Amy, we got that. We were like interesting timing that it starts with lover.
Yes, that is exactly why. Highlighting who she is as a businesswoman is, really important, especially because the 4 eras that we have represented, she all owns. So they're all owned by her. And so we wanted to.
It's a big deal, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
totally.
so cool.
Yeah.
If I could make one small suggestion to the timeline, just like with a tiny little fine print Sharpie in between 1989 and Reputation, you can just write Karma. Like right there. We've been looking really small print, like it's like, only the real ones know.
We are on there, like the video.
What do you think about Karma? Are we done with Karma? Are we getting more Karma?
I was shocked when a song came out, because I was kind of
called Karma.
Yeah.
I know.
I was like, well, maybe it is an album. Maybe it is like this album we never got. And, she released a song, and I was like, maybe this was the title track off of the album that we never got. And I don't know. I would love to see a Karma album come out.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, so Karma.com has the orange circle with the blue. They have the same thing on the Eras tour on the stage. And then that's how she starts off the music video for, what did she just do? For Karma. Yeah. What's the name of that? Karma.
What's the Karma?
The Karma
remix
video.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting. But there's so many theories floating around right now that I'm constantly on edge all the time. I mean, you saying you might have known about Speak Now just put me on edge for absolutely no reason. But I'm constantly on edge. Now, this weekend, she's going to Denver, right? This weekend is her Denver show. And there's so many.
Chicago.
Never mind. I'm waiting for Denver to come up, because that's going to be the next big one that we have all the rumors swirling around, right? Waiting for the big bear and what's going to happen in Denver. I was thinking that was this weekend, but I'm confused.
Lacey keeps up with all the theories.
I love that.
It's too much. It's way too much.
But it's
impressive.
so many. I mean, Nice Boy Ed. You've got, so many theories.
Let me tell you how hard Taylor Swift has me working. She has me doing math. I do not math. I do not math. Do not ever give me change and expect me to do it in my head. My God, I will bust out my hands. I will look at my calculator. Don't make me math. She also had me watch a freaking football game to listen to an announcement. I don't watch football. I was so in. I was so in for this announcement, though. I was like, Taylor, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The theories are there's so many. There are just so many, and it's hard to keep up with them, because I feel like there's a new one every day based on the Eras tour. Like, well, she has this wardrobe now. Well, what does this
she's
mean?
so
Because she
busy.
changes it, and
and her nail polish changes like every single day.
Yeah. What does that mean? So
I really thought she's been talking about 1989 for so long.
I know.
I'm the one, everybody already forgot about it. And I was like, no, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. I've been streaming her concerts every weekend. I was streaming it, but I had a bad stream. I missed the announcement that night.
The Speak Now announcement?
Yes. And even friends were texting me and they were like, oh my God. And I was like, I know, she sounded so beautiful tonight. Like I did hear that way off in the parking lot, whatever. I woke up the next morning and I checked TikTok and someone tagged me in some random video where I was like, 1989's next. I said that, I don't know, 3 months ago. And they were like, haha, you're wrong. And I'm like, how long have you been sitting on that? Like come back and tag me in an old comment on some random person's video.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, but they were right. Not me. But she's been talking about 1989 for so long.
I was kind of on that train. I was like, oh, 1989 is going to be next because of all of the like glitch on Spotify and all of that. Like there's so many theories that I was like, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the next one. And then she dropped Speak Now.
Yeah. Well, I have been predicting Speak Now for like 8
Day
months.
one. Yeah.
No, every day I was like, eventually I'll be right.
Yeah.
I wasn't like actually, but I mean, I was manifesting it, but.
But I mean, we were waiting for 1989 whenever she announced Red.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
So she just keeps us guessing the whole entire time. And oh my goodness, Kendall, I love messing with people. We love messing with each other on this podcast. And so Anna was flying one day and she was like, I'm so afraid something's going to happen while I'm in the air. And so we waited. We knew what time her flight was. We waited till she was in the air. And I was like, hey, Anna. She didn't respond. I was like, yeah, let's get her. Yeah. So we're all of a sudden, oh, Taylor's doing this. Taylor's doing this. I can't believe it. She lands and she's like, haha, screw y'all. Well, I go fly one day and I land and I get a text message that, oh my God, 10-minute version's on the way. Red, Taylor's.
Oh my
and I'm
gosh.
Like, they're just messing with me. And then I picked up my phone and looked and they were correct. And then I died. And I was in New York. It was great. It was very great. Yeah.
I know. I was in London when Speak Now was announced. I know, little brag. But my friend FaceTimed me and I was like, what's happening? And she was like, you're never gonna believe. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed it. But I happened to be awake because jet lag. So grateful to be around for that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. You know summer has officially started in my house when my kids are in full sports mode. We are outside constantly. Baseball games, practices, tournaments, running from one field to the next in the heat. And if you've ever sat through a doubleheader in the middle of the summer, then you know that staying hydrated is not optional. That's why I always throw in a few sticks of Liquid IV's hydration multiplier in my bag. I'm obsessed with the pina colada flavor right now, and it really just tastes like summer in a cup. Just tear it open, pour it into 16 ounces of water, and it hydrates faster than water alone. It's powered by Live Hydroscience with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. Plus, Liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink and includes 8 vitamins and nutrients in every stick. It's also non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Stay hydrated while you're on the go this summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at checkout. That's 20% off your first purchase with code TaylorSwiftFan at liquidiv.com.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
So I've been wrong about theories often, but that doesn't mean that I'm not passionate. And I don't mind being wrong at this point. I mean, just look at me do math.
There's
it's
so
going to
many.
happen.
There's so many theories.
But I think Karma's coming after 1989. I think it's going to be released in original order, 1989, re-release. Then we're going to get Karma. And then she's going to do Reputation.
That's
and then
a cool
she's going to
theory.
do
I like that.
Debut. That's some of
I
the
like
stuff that I've seen
I like that.
on TikTok.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm really hoping, because I want everything from her. I expect the world from everybody, and especially Taylor, because she always delivers. But then she keeps on going. So every time I think like she's going to slow down and maybe I need to calm my fandom down and quit expecting her to work 24/7, she turns around and works 24/7, and then I'm like, haha, look at her. I'm gonna be right one day.
Yeah, and then we get Midnights. And then we get a 3 a.m. version of Midnights, and then we get more Midnights.
And then Till the Dawn edition,
and more
Midnights. And then you're losing me Midnights.
Exactly.
And everything.
Yeah.
So the outfits that you have here on display, you got Midnights, you have Red, you have Fearless, you have Speak Now. Which one is your personal favorite outfit that you have on display? Which one were you like, this one needs to be treated with the most care?
I love the purple dress.
Oh my God, me too.
From Fearless. That was, such a highlight to see in person. So I'm thrilled to have that. Especially because it's purple and we're about to get Speak Now. And so it's really exciting to have that. But the band uniform was designed by someone who went to UTA here. And so that was such an exciting little tidbit for me to learn. Cool. I was like, I have such a bigger appreciation for this uniform because it was someone who's so local. And so that was really exciting. But I also love the ballerina costume because I love a tutu. So yeah, I'm a big fan of those 3.
Yeah, with the band costume, both Amy and I immediately looked at the back to see if it was like
the rip away.
It snaps.
Yeah,
it snaps.
Because we all just know that iconic.
Yep, totally, the rip away. Yeah, so it's a snap button rip away, kind of comes in half band uniform. So yeah, the hat is pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah, which was a little bit of a shock. I mean, it's solid, like structured band uniform hat.
Yeah.
So yeah, with a big old feather on top.
We really wanted our co-star Nick. He wasn't able to be here with us today, but we wanted Nick Adams to show up like that at the Eras tour. Either that or as a quill pen.
Yeah.
He did not. We thought it would be hilarious, but we also thought there was a good chance we were going to get to meet her too. So it was like, we want to not look ridiculous. Then we quickly realized she's not doing meet and greets, which is understandable.
Yeah. We got 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Did you go to any of the shows?
I went to night 1 and night 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was there for 2, which was great.
What did you wear?
I wore a little bit of a deep cut for night 1. I'm a big style person, like the song that is like, I will always listen to that song. That is a no skip. That is one of my all-time favorite songs. So I wore, when she did the Victoria's Secret fashion show, I wore like a replica of the like lace dress.
Oh my God. That must have been so beautiful.
It was fun. I really enjoyed like putting that together.
Hold on, I was about to say, did you find that, or did you go rummaging through the vaults and you're like,
oh gosh, no, no, I did not wear hers. No, I found like a kind of replica looking thing that I was like, okay, this will work. This will pull together. So that was really fun. And then night 3, I wore this like purple sparkly with feathers, whole 9 yards. So
God,
I just had fun with that one. Yeah.
That is incredible.
So much fun.
It was fun.
That's so much fun. If you had to pick one Taylor Swift song and one Taylor Swift song only as your favorite song of all time at this moment, it can change at any time. This isn't a commitment. At this moment, what is your favorite Taylor Swift song?
I think right now I've been in like a Lavender Haze era since Midnights came out. Like that has been probably my favorite song off of Midnights. I hate to say that because You're on Your Own Kid is so iconic.
Hey, but if that's your favorite, that's your favorite.
I think Lavender
Haze
no
wrong answer.
Today, that is my favorite.
Have you heard You're Losing Me?
I was about to say, I think Anna and I are going to say the same one. You're Losing Me.
You're Losing Me. I have
Is it for today?
I literally have it like on my phone. It is on repeat. Like my Spotify Wrapped, it's already going to tell me that You're Losing Me is gonna be my number one.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Ooh, and Death by a Thousand Cuts though, because we were Arlington night 2.
Yes.
So after that, I listened to Death by a Thousand Cuts live from Paris on repeat. Yeah, I just wanted everybody in the world to know, like, I heard it. I heard it, and I'm listening to it again. I'm reliving this moment right now.
Yeah. The Other Side of the Door, since Fearless Taylor's version has come out, has just like totally taken over.
Kendall,
So,
that is
know.
one of our favorites. I have a 14-year-old sister, and she was at my house visiting, and I was FaceTiming with my parents and my dad. And dads get the shaft. Like I don't talk to dad nearly as much as I do mom.
Sure.
And I'm actually having a conversation with my dad, looking at him in the face, and I get a text from some people saying, "Oh my gosh, you're watching, right?" And it was Anna and another Swiftie. So I was like, I said, "Dad, I gotta go. Taylor Swift's doing stuff," and I hung up. And my sister's like, "That is so rude." And I said, "Shut up, this is live."
Yeah.
And then I watched it. I'm glad that I did. Yeah, it was the other side of the door.
Oh yeah. I was devastated that I didn't hear that.
I know. Well, and I thought
such a fan.
I thought she was about to on night 3 when she was talking, when she was introducing Jump Then Fall.
I know.
Still excellent. But I was
really
like, oh my God, is
thought-
this going to be the other side of the door?
I know.
See, I thought it was going to be Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Oh, that, yeah.
But
also.
I want one. I can't help it.
I know.
What song would you absolutely die to see live, to hear live?
Ooh, the 10-minute version, when that came out, I was just dying to hear it just because everyone had heard so much about it. I wanted to know what this extra 5 minutes was. So that was really exciting to hear live. But I think The Other Side of the Door. I love that song. And then the Holy Trinity on Fearless, the You're Not Sorry, Tell Me Why, and The Way I Loved You.
Oh,
great. All 3 of those together, I think are so. I would love to hear her do back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Holy Trinity. I love that. I love it. So another really cool thing that you have here at the exhibit is, so this first floor, it's all Taylor Swift. But then there's also another floor.
Yeah.
Will you tell us about what you have going on
Yeah.
up there?
So we have the Women of Country Music. It's all women in the building.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
Even on this podcast, we said bye, Nick. I'm kidding. He was busy. It's okay. It's okay.
I am wearing a Destroy the Patriarchy shirt. Just saying.
You're on theme. You're on theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to highlight women artists. So the photographer of the Women of Country Music is a woman. And then we have women from Arlington who have made it big. We have Maren Morris, Mickey Guyton, and the Pentatonics. We have Kirsten Maldonado from the Pentatonics. So really highlighting, the women who came from Arlington
That's so cool.
are doing great things in the music industry.
So I read on the Pentatonics wall, it said they were put together by a local radio station. Who put them together?
I don't remember the exact name, but they have been doing cats.
We have an answer. Come over here. Come on.
Who has an
Come on.
answer?
Come here. Come tell me. I want to know the answer. I have a guess, but I don't know if I'm correct.
It was Kiss. That's what we were trying to.
It was Kid Craddock.
Yeah, it was Kid
okay.
Craddock.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was Kid Craddock. It said
There you go.
That's how we all met. We
we worked for the Kid Craddock show. Yeah.
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 So we were like,
There
we
you
know
go.
he was there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
So whenever I saw a local radio show, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's it.
cool.
I didn't know. I know
Yeah.
he worked with them, but I didn't
Yeah.
know that he was necessarily responsible for putting them. Because Pentatonics was before it was before we were all there.
Right. Yeah.
I remember residuals of them coming in and doing stuff, but not the original origin of them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Pentatonics. Yeah, they went to Martin High School and they performed at this local theater together, which happened to be in our building at one point or another. They had a little area downstairs, so they're a little connected to us, which is really
That's
cool
really
to
cool.
be able to highlight Kirsten with all these other wonderful women.
Yeah,
so,
that's really awesome. And I'm just so in awe because I'm even looking at the wall that I'm facing right now.
Yeah.
It has a clock, of course, very on theme. And then it has all of these quotes, not just from Taylor Swift, I see hers right there, but from it's just all about time, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And I love the William Shakespeare All's Well That Ends Well.
Yes.
To end up with you.
I was about to say, what comes next after that? All's Well That Ends Well.
To end up with you.
Or
That's
I'm
the
in a new
correct
hell.
answer.
Yeah. That one just comes to mind first.
Yeah,
but yeah.
me too.
Depends on the day, right? Yeah.
And it's just all of the details of this exhibit is just so impressive.
Thanks.
So impressive. And so the exhibit's running until September.
Yes.
And I imagine that after that you have to return the costumes.
We
But
do.
what are you doing with all the photos that are up on the walls? Because she wants dibs. Because if those are just going to be in a closet somewhere, I have a perfectly good wall at home that could use a good Taylor
I
photo.
know. Yes, we do. The photos will come down and will be in our office probably until we move them into our storage.
They're great photos. They're amazing. They're so amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something that's weird.
Yeah.
Do you get to touch stuff? Do you get to like touch Taylor stuff? Have you've touched the same stuff? Can I touch stuff?
I dressed the mannequins yesterday.
Do I get? Can I touch something?
No.
Just like a little.
They're in a covered.
Is there anything that I can touch that she has touched?
It's like the number one rule of a museum. It's like, do not touch.
I said it's weird. I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. I don't think it's necessarily illegal. I think it's just frowned upon.
It's illegal. You'll go to jail, Lacey.
I don't think it ends up in jail, but I think, we have like art insurance and all that fun stuff. I know the white gloves are always like a stereotype of museum people. And I always joke that it's so funny that, artists are so messy. Like you think of an artist studio and it's like covered in paint and they're covered in paint. And then you put it in a gallery or museum and it's like a white gloved person is touching it. So it's like so different from one person to another.
Yeah.
But we did wear white gloves and dress the mannequins
As I
yesterday.
That is so cool though, for like to do something Taylor Swift related.
Yeah.
Like, that's so badass.
Yeah.
My hands did get a little sweaty after I said that, so I don't blame you. Like I never have sweaty hands, but just thinking about touching something that Taylor touched, I would desecrate it.
Yeah.
I really want to touch Taylor whenever I see her. I just want to hold her.
Yeah.
Just for a second, not weird, not just like best friend, girlfriend kind of way. I've had dreams that we've hung out before without makeup on. Obviously, that means we're like super close to each other and we're in pajamas. Yeah, but then I scare my partners because they're like, I don't think you can touch her, and I'm like, I didn't say I can. I'm just saying I want to.
Give her a hug.
Yeah,
like meet and
friendly
greet or something. Yeah, friendly.
But now she's getting chased by people, and so
I know.
now she's gonna be
It's a
turned
little
off because these
sad.
people are chasing. So if I go to chase her, like it's not okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna chase her.
Yeah.
I would never chase her, but I would definitely touch her. How much information do you know about Taylor Swift? Like, what kind of insider information do you know? I'm not saying you have to reveal, but what do you know? Did you know her and Joe were broken up?
No, I have like no insider information at all. I'm a fan, but I'm also like the person who did the exhibit. So
you didn't comfort her after you found out that her and Joe
don't have
had
her
broken
phone
up.
number. I really wanted to because we got love her out of that. We got so many wonderful things out of that relationship, but she's got to do what she's got to do.
It was for a season.
Did you know that she hides in a janitor's cart and gets carried up? Did you know that before it went viral on TikTok?
I didn't. I did see.
She knows more than she's given us, and I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. I'm pretty sure.
I saw night one when I was there. We were kind of on the side of the stage, so I saw the janitor's cart go up, and I'm a concert girl. I like to go to concerts, so I've seen that kind of thing before where the cart gets rolled out and you're like, that's got to be a person,
right? Because I think Harry Styles has done that too.
He does that. I went to his
Sheeran.
concert in September and I was like, I see that cart, I know who's in there. So I loved the like cleaning cart with all the mops and stuff sticking up. I was like, that's so funny. And then we saw her like get out of the cart, so I was like, oh my gosh, that is her in fact. So
what is it that Taylor told her friends after they all went out in New York and everybody immediately came on social media and unfollowed Joe? What is it that Taylor told them?
I wish I knew. I do. Okay. I don't know.
She's tough. She's not going to crack. I cannot crack that vault. Yeah, I cannot crack that vault.
Any insider information.
What would you like to tell anybody about Taylor Swift? If you could tell anything about Taylor Swift.
I think there's this like misconception that she's, out to get her exes. And that's a pretty, my dad, God love him, when Folklore came out, he was listening to the radio or some station on his phone and he heard Exile and he was like, oh my gosh, Kendall, I didn't know that this was Taylor Swift, but I listened to it and I looked down at my phone and it said her name as the artist and I just couldn't believe how amazing it was. And I was like, you're, pushing this agenda on her that's all she talks about, but she's such a great lyricist and her music is just great in general. And so I hope that people, look at her as an artist and not just like a person who's been in relationships,
right? And
who hasn't.
We've always said that it's like if you think that Taylor Swift only sings about her boyfriends, then you haven't listened to Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Like you just haven't. Like, that's just,
and if you don't listen to Taylor Swift, you've never been angry before. And that's
also
angry
true.
And vengeful.
Or sad or happy or free, confused and lonely at the same time.
Exactly. All the feelings. She covers them all. Yeah, I think that's what I hope that people who come in who maybe don't know anything about her and, look at the timeline or any of the information that we have, I hope that they look at it and see more than just a person who talks about her exes, because she talks about more than that.
Yeah. What are you expecting for the summer? Like, are you expecting a bunch of Swifties to run in here, or like kind of people to wander in, or what is the expectation for the exhibit?
I think there's a mix of all of that. Just in general, we have a lot of Swifties who've been really excited about it, which is awesome. We're excited to welcome them in. But I think there's going to be people who like bring their parents who know nothing about Taylor. And I hope that, when they see this exhibit and the others, that they see more than just, a person who's a singer
or the stuff you see in the headlines.
Right. Totally. Yeah, exactly. So I hope that they see what she's done in her career and how revolutionary her career has been, and everything that she's accomplished. She's 33 and she's done a lot. So it's really amazing to watch someone who's been so successful be, as they say, the music industry.
The music industry.
She's absolutely fabulous. Okay, so off the record, unprofessionally, you have no idea. What trick do you think Taylor has up her sleeves next? I mean, we know Speak Now is coming out, but if she's just going to pull something and surprise us all, what do you think it would be?
Yeah, I would hope that it's like a double re-recording release. Like, I would love that. I'm waiting on 1989. Like, listening to Style and Blank Space, not Taylor's version, like kills me a little every day. So I really would love 1989.
I'm not going to let my girl Speak Now get overshadowed like this.
You can't overshadow.
She's gonna have her moment. I feel like everybody forgot that like Speak Now's a month away. I saw somebody on Twitter was like, "Why are we not talking about this?" It's like literally a month away.
I'm so excited.
No, it's gonna be amazing.
Vault songs. I mean, there's gonna be so much great stuff with Speak Now. I'm so excited about Speak Now. Every single song on there is a hit. Like, there's not a skip on there.
What was your favorite song that she performed on tour? At the Eras tour?
My gosh. I did love Karma. Like, it was such a fun song. It just was fun. Like, you just had fun watching her and the dancers.
She slayed in Vigilante.
Oh my god.
I mean, she slayed all day, but Vigilante, wow.
I think my jaw was on the floor the whole time, especially the first time I watched it, because I went in not knowing anything about the tour.
Yeah.
And so seeing her perform that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I have to tell y'all the funniest thing I heard on TikTok. Somebody said that they were at the Eras tour and they said they heard a little girl go, "Oh, during Vigilante," she goes, "Oh, I love it whenever mother turns into mommy." And they were like, "You should watch what you say around your children." But yeah, mommy serving over there.
Oh my god, that's not wrong at all.
Right after we went to the Eras tour, I mean, obviously it still is like top of mind, but I was like fresh off of it, and I met somebody that, because I'm on the morning show here, and I met somebody that listens to the morning show, but my head was still thinking like Era's show. And she asked me, she was like, "So what's your favorite part of the show?" And I was like, "Probably Vigilante shit." And she was like, "I meant the morning show." I was like, "You weren't talking about the Eras tour?" Like, it was nowhere near, like it wasn't even part of the conversation. She was like, "What?" Like, I was like, I just thought we were
it's all thinking about it.
It's just like Taylor posted saying something about how it's become her entire personality, and I'm like, yeah, you and I both.
Yeah, you're right. I know. I feel like that's what all of my TikTok is like Eras tour, which I love. I think it's great. So I've consumed so much content from the Eras tour.
Do you want, when people come and check out this exhibit, do you want people to dress up like they dress up for the Eras tour?
Absolutely. Yeah, totally. I love doing that when we have exhibits. We had a medieval armor exhibit, so I was like, I'm gonna wear like a ball gown for the opening reception, because why not look like a princess for your knight in shining armor, literally. So for each exhibit, it's just really fun to be able to express yourself also, and so I do hope that people come in and like dress up and what they wore to the Eras tour, what they would have worn to the Eras tour, or whatever they decide to wear. So
well, good.
Yeah.
Just so fun. So be sure to come out to Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour collection out here at the Arlington Museum. Kendall will take care of you. Maybe you can get her to crack open more than I did. I know she knows some things. She's just not sharing things right now. She's like Taylor. She likes to keep it all to herself, But I really want to know, what did Andrea Swift tell you about Nice Boy Ed?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah. I have my own theories, but no.
What's your theory about Nice Boy Ed?
I think it's probably, I thought at first it could be Joe, but now I'm like, no, it's probably Taylor doing some secret stuff. Yeah,
I think it's her secret band. fun that she's been introducing us to, that she's bringing out Jack Antonoff, and she's bringing out her power
and I
players.
liked that theory.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty badass if she did.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. So you heard it here from Kendall. She confirmed that Andrea Swift did let us know that is in fact what is happening. And if you want more insider information, come by the Museum of Arlington. The exhibit's going to be here till September.
Tell them we said hi.
Tell them we said hi. Get all dressed up.
And thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you did a fabulous job with everything, putting it together. Okay, Kendall, so everybody wants to be following you around socially.
Yes.
How can we find you on social media?
Yeah, so we have Instagram, we're at Arlington Museum, and on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok.
Okay, so be sure and give her a follow and tag them in all the pictures. Tag us too at the 13 podcast. Let us know what you're wearing up here. Yes. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for all the information. Go Karma. Okay, we always awkwardly sign off. Nick normally signs off for us, and he always does it very awkwardly. And so then without him, we don't really know what to do. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to say goodbye. We're all going to introduce ourselves, and then you're going to introduce yourself. Come by to Arlington. We're going to be here for forever, and then you're going to tell one more secret, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Thank you so much for joining 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. I'm Lacey G.
I'm Anna.
I'm Amy.
I'm Kendall. Thanks.
She'll tell you more whenever you get here. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.